Hello. Here, let's pop that up a bit. Hi. What's up, guys? Um, Wednesday. We're doing the Lego thing. We're building up more of that guy right there. Last week we finished box 3. So, oh, here, let's pull this down. So yeah, last week we finished box 3. Means this week we're starting box 4. Which is the end. That is the final box. Looks like there's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 5 sections. Like 5 separate little sets that we're going to be going through to finish. And yeah, it looks like the first one is the left side of the head, it looks like, or most of the head. So that's going to be really cool. I'm hoping that very soon we can... Yeah, it actually looks like by the end of bag 15, or bags 15, we will have the head completed and put on. 16, 17, and 18 are all based around finishing up the sides. As you can see, well, it's still kind of... It's still kind of bare bones over there. So yeah, let's get right into... Oh, one other thing. I did a thing. I watched a thing that I did not want to watch. I've said that I don't want to watch this, but I did. I started watching Ahsoka. It's just bad, guys. Holy fuck. So I was kind of trying to do the thing that I did with The Force Awakens, where I'm just taking down notes of this doesn't make sense. This is, this doesn't make sense. This does, like the breaks in chain of logic for this movie or for this TV show. I got about halfway through. I was imbibing a slight amount of alcohol while I did it. And I got about halfway through the episode and I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just like, I can't fucking take any more notes on this. I was gonna watch through this, and I will come back to taking notes later. Show's really fucking bad, guys. It was really fucking bad. But we will talk about that as we continue onwards. What we're gonna be doing is lock that back in, back out just a bit. All right, there we go. Might wonder what the bowl is here for. So instead of just dumping these things out or keeping them in their little bags here, I figured that for at least the small pieces, from now on, I'm going to be putting all the small pieces in a bowl. It'll help spread them out a little bit. It'll help make it slightly easier to pick out what we need. I did look ahead. The first section is going to want us to put these guys together, so I'm just going to pull out any pieces that jump out at me for them. So yeah, we are going to be talking about the Ahsoka show today. I have pulled out my notes that I did take. Because I got like 40 different points that I saw while watching through that show. There's wait, I did not see any bodies or legs. The bodies and legs are in here. Yep. All right. So I'm not gonna pour the big bags into this. I'm only pouring the smaller ones in. Because that's what I decided to do. I'm gonna be entirely honest with you guys. I woke up at 6:02. It is currently 6:26. I am not entirely a fully conscious human being yet. I'm working on it. We need one more set of legs. Where are you, final set of legs? So, like, a lot of what I'm doing right now is, like, half-baked at best. You are frustrating. Because you are not giving me the piece that I need. But anyway, so the actual reason why I don't want to do that, why I don't want to pour everything into the bowl, is simply because if I did that, then the bowl would get it would get fairly full, and that would kind of defeat the purpose of me putting stuff in there to begin with. It's kind of trying to make it a bit easier for me to find things, not make it harder for me to find things. I guess I could just fucking do this. I'm going to be very upset, by the way, if at the end of all this, the last set of legs is just in the other bag. Like, if the last bag actually has the final set of legs, I'm just going to be very upset with the people who put this together. Okay, yeah, there is no legs here. There are no legs here. Okay. Oh, yeah, they're literally, yep. Fuck you. God damn it. Alright. Now, just, popping back over here. Okay, the guy with the microphone. He's the one who stays out. This one. Alright. So he's the special one. Oh, he's got two faces. I did not realize. I wonder if they all have... Do they all have two faces? No. Just this guy. Yeah, he's got... Focus, 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 focus. Anyway, apparently not. Apparently no focus necessary. Yeah, he's got like a smiley face and then a more like straight liney face. All right, so we got guy number 1, guy numero dos, and guy numero 3. All right. So, let's talk about this TV show. All right? Let's talk a little bit about Ahsoka. So, my notes began before I even got through with the title crawl, because, you know, every Star Wars thing has a title crawl, right? Every Star Wars thing has a title crawl. This one has one, but it's not it's not great. 6, 8, 9. All right. I think it's this one. Yeah. All right, so 9. So it's 6 total sentences, the title crawl for this show. All right? And I will read it out to you because I currently have it pulled up. So, the title crawl for Ahsoka. The evil galactic empire has fallen and a new republic has risen to take its place. However, sinister agents are already at work to undermine the fragile peace. That is paragraph 1. That one, I don't really have that much to say about that bit. Seems fine, you know? Fairly basic, you know, hey, this is the state of the galaxy. Bad guys got beat. Good guys are in power. But, you know, it's pretty tenuous. There's not really a whole lot, you know, it's you know, it is as things tend to be after a war. things are kind of fucky. All right, please start playing. Thank you. All right, that's paragraph 1, by the way, and by paragraph I mean pair of sentences. I don't know why they decided to make every 2 sentences its own paragraph, but you know, that's what they decided to do. So there's not really much that we can say about it. Okay, so we need another one. Gotcha. Paragraph number 2. A plot is underway to find the lost Imperial Grand Admiral Thrawn and bring him out of exile. Once presumed dead, rumors are spreading of Thrawn's return, which would galvanize the Imperial remnants and start another war. Now, here's where the issues begin. So I did a bit of searching to find out a couple of things. A, how long has it been since he disappeared? Hello, Lord Bovin. What's up, my dude? How you doing this evening? So, who disappeared? Grand Admiral Thrawn disappeared. And that's the whole basis of this entire series. Grand Admiral Thrawn disappeared, and there are now whispers of his return. So, things that are necessary to know. A, how long ago did he disappear? B, how did he disappear? C, how do people know that he's not dead all of a sudden? So, answer to A. This is a pet lobster name? Fuck, I wish. That'd be a better story. First one. For those of you who have not seen Rebels, which is the overwhelming majority of people that watch this show, they are not going to know who the fuck Grand Admiral Thrawn is. So, if you don't know, for those of you who don't know, who are just normies, people that might not even watch Star Wars, so Grand Admiral Thrawn is a character from before Disney. He was a character in the old Legends EU before Disney scrapped all of it so that they could cannibalize it in a worse way later. He is a very intelligent character. So Grand Admiral Thrawn, the whole deal with him is ye old lord. Yeah, exactly. Where's the one that I'm looking for? Not that. There it is. This is the one that I was like, well, this is one of the 2 that I was looking for. Wait a second. Aha. So this okay, I see how this fits. He was a very intelligent man. He was practical, he was ruthless, he was effective. And he was basically the guy that the Empire rallied around after the Emperor dies and Vader dies and all of that happens. Like, bad times are happening for the Empire. Thrawn starts rallying people around him because he's just fucking effective. But in the book, it's shown that he is this person. We're not just told, hey, Thrawn's really scary, guys, and you don't want to fight him. He's a bad man. Which is basically what happens in this show. unless you watched Rebels. PS5 SpongeBob game, I guarantee you, he is likely to be a reference to Admiral Thrawn. Okay, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, yeah, this is the right one. Oh, this is the wrong. No, this is not the right thing. Get out of here. You're not what I wanted. But anyway, funny thing about this title crawl is Thrawn, and I had to look this up because I did not watch Rebels. I watched like 3 or 4 episodes of Rebels, realized that I didn't like any character in the entire show, and I was like, nah. Nah, I'm out. I don't give a shit. So I did not watch Rebels. Did not care. Did not want. Plus the animation style was weird. I was not a fan of the animation style, which kind of was a bit of a barrier to entry. But you know, that's entirely subjective. Hey, there's one thing. Excuse me. There's 2 things. And I need tall wavy boy. Where's my tall wavy boy? Okay, so the more that I'm doing this, the more that I'm realizing that the bowl might have been a mistake. This might have been a mistake on my part. I might want to just pull like half of this out. Whatever. We'll deal with that in a minute. Oh wait, no, it's not a fuck. God damn it. All right. Never mind. There it is. That one. Fuck. I thought I was looking for like a strictly black one, not a gray one. So that's why it took me so long. Because I tossed aside like 8 gray ones. Don't enjoy sci-fi that much. Feel super low. Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Warhammer. Starfinder never did me anything. That's fine. That is entirely fine and fair. You are allowed to have these opinions, despite them being wrong. Oh, it's literally just right here. Yay, that makes this easy. I've always considered Star Wars to be more Star fantasy or science fantasy. Because it definitely has, you know, it's got the fucking magic and this all that stuff. But I understand. I understand. I definitely prefer fantasy to science fiction, but I fucking grew up with Star Wars, so on stream a few times before. I fucking love Star Wars. It's one of the fucking... What do you mean it's trying to reconnect? Alright, slight hiccup. Slight hiccup, it looks like. Oh, okay. I see how that works. Nope, not that one. I need 5. 1. No, I just had the other one, and I lost it. Where did you go? There you are. Maybe I didn't have it, because that was on the exact opposite side. Anyway. So, Thrawn disappeared 10 years ago. So he disappears 10 years ago. There's been no hint of him since, and I know this because he got fucking shipped off to a different galaxy, which up until this point in Star Wars lore, as far as I'm aware, that's never happened before. Nobody has ever left the main Star Wars galaxy before Thrawn and Ezra, who's a character that I have absolutely zero fucks to give about. I do not care about Ezra Bridger. He was a whiny, stupid fucking character in the show from the 3 episodes that I watched. I get it. He fucking grew throughout the series. I don't care. He's also not important in this show either. Except as a fucking plot device to make everything happen. That's literally all Ezra is in this fucking show. Jedi fantasy is one of your favorite concepts. Sonics and similar, but space monks brandishing fluorescent light bulbs doesn't do it for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess I can understand, even if I don't quite agree. Where is the other bag? Oh, Jesus. One bag is spilled out here, the other bag is... Yeah, okay. My God, my brain is just... Whew! It is not there today, guys. My brain is just not on it today. I'll tell you that much right the fuck now. All right. So Thrawn disappeared 10 years ago. 10 to 15 actually. The actual time frame, because there's conflicting fucking answers from the people that made the shows because they don't fucking plan this shit out. Like you'll get one answer one day and another answer another day. So 10 to 15 years has passed since Thrawn has vanished. All right. In that entire time, there was never any indication that anybody thought that he could come back. Yet, now, all of a sudden, oh, we got to get Thrawn back. By the way, it's also been like 5 years or something like that since the Empire fell, so it's not even like, oh shit, the Emperor's dead, we gotta get Thrawn back because he's the only motherfucker smart enough to pull everything back together. As far as I can tell, there's absolutely zero reason for them to all of a sudden... Oh, that's just this done. Huh? Is that right? That's just this done? Yes? Yeah, okay. So we're just setting that aside for now. And we have this. Nope, not that one. We have this as our new base. All right. So right away, right off the bat, I'm skeptical because I see no reason for the Empire to be doing what they're doing. Especially not now. But all right. Let's give them the benefit, let's see, it's the beginning. Maybe they learned something recently that sets this all in motion. Didn't. But let's move on, right? Let us continue. Oh yeah, then there's the whole once presumed dead. Once presumed dead, rumors are spreading of Thrawn's return, which would galvanize the Imperial remnants and start another war. Oh no, we don't want war. War is bad. War is bad. We don't want that. Thrawn has no way of communicating with anybody in this galaxy. There is no way for him to say, hey, I'm alive. So where are these rumors coming from? Like, again, this? No. Okay, we're just setting this piece aside now. We now have two side pieces. So he's been gone for 10 years. There's been no word from him whatsoever. All of a sudden, people believe he's back. Or that he can come back, right? Okay. All right. Let's move on. Let's get past sentence 4. This has been 4 sentences, by the way. 4 sentences, and I've been talking for this long about it. Granted, my speech has been broken up and disjointed, but I think that doesn't matter because I choose to believe that. Sentences 5 and 6. He came back because they believed, but he's not even back. Like, that's the thing. The whole point of this season is the bad guys are trying to get there and bring him back. So he's not even back. They just think that he can, maybe? Like, okay. Okay, if you say so. Alright. But last two sentences, and then we can finally get past the title crawl. Former Jedi Knight Ahsoka Tano captured one of Thrawn's allies and learned of a secret map, which is vital to the enemy's plan. Ahsoka now searches for the map as her prisoner, Morgan Elsbeth, is transported to the New Republic for trial. Now, here's another time frame thing. So, it is confirmed that this season of TV takes place after Mandalorian Season 3. Reason that's important is because Morgan gave Ahsoka this information and was captured in Mandalorian Season 2, which was confirmed to be 2 years prior to Mando Season 3. So, Morgan Elsbeth has been touring around the galaxy in this prison ship without a trial for 2 years. And Ahsoka Tano, despite being given detailed information on where this star map is, has taken 2 years to get to it. So, I don't know about you guys, but if I know that the biggest, baddest man to ever be big and bad since the last biggest, baddest man, could potentially return to our galaxy, and I have detailed information as to the only way for him to come back, where to find it, and what it is. I don't know about you, but I'd fucking jump on that shit. I would, like, get that done immediately. I would deal with that right away. I would not, and, like, look, listen. I am one of the worst procrastinators that you will ever meet in your life. That's just who I am. I try to fight, like, that's one of my biggest fucking flaws as a human being, is how badly I will procrastinate. It causes me consistent issues. Like, it's just a whole fucking thing. But even my lazy ass would get up off of my fucking computer chair here and fucking go and deal with this shit. I wouldn't wait 2 fucking years. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. Also, they try to lampshade this, but the fact that Morgan actually gave accurate information to Ahsoka when she was interrogated, that's kind of insanity. Like, she didn't have enough time with Morgan from what we saw with them. She did not have enough time to, like, do any fucking weird fucking Jedi shit or anything like that. Morgan just gave her the correct information because fuck it. We needed the plot to move along. I guess. Like, I legitimately don't know why. Oh. Okay, so these are... This one's a lighter shade, right? Yeah. So these are all, like, black. And then this... So, like... I don't know. You can kind of see... So there's two pieces here. They're kind of blurry, but you can kind of see the color difference between the two. You cannot procrastinate me. I'm on my third year. Third year of what, though? What have you been putting off for 3 years? Ah, here's the fourth one. Okay, so we're not supposed to be using this one yet. Get out of here. Back to the bowl with you. All right, there we go. And this goes here, and this goes here, and then these two go here and here. Bam! All right, we did it. We found it, finally. And then, I'm gonna fling that into my lap. It's fine. Some paper you have to submit. Ah. I have... Okay. There are some things in my house. I don't know why I'm trying to, like, out-procrastinate somebody else. Like, the worst competition of all time. Yeah, there's definitely some things in my house that have not moved since I moved in, years and years ago. That should have been moved. It's not just like, this is where this goes, and it just did not move because there was absolutely no reason for me to ever move it. No, there was definitely reason for me to move it, and I just never did. But let's get back to the show, huh? Let's continue talking about this fucking nightmare that they decided to put into Star Wars. This is the wrong one. God damn it! Are all of these the same? Fucking they're all the same. Why do you separate out the wing pieces? Also, why can't I find it? What the hell? Excuse me? Yeah, there's not like another wing piece here. So like there's 4 wing pieces over here. They're all the same side. The sad Olympic. Yeah. Exactly. Go look for him 2 days after. Yeah, like that's like the most that I could argue. Maybe we go 2 years. Or 2 years, 2 days. Maybe we go 2 years and there's absolutely nothing wrong with this plotline. No, there's definitely no. This is all bad. Hell with it. Hell with it. Everything's getting dumped. Fuck it. We'll deal with this as we come to it. Wait, was it just in one of the fucking... Is it in one of these? Fuck me. Alright, sure, fine. Fine. It was just in one of the small boxes the whole fucking time. It's fine, I don't care. I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not upset by the fact that I just wasted like 5 fucking minutes looking for it in the bag that is The same as the bag that the first one was in. But no, it was in one of the, like, one... 4 wings are in one tight... Whatever, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Anyway. So Morgan gave her accurate information. Fine, sure, fucking whatever. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, this first scene. I was watching this first scene, and I was just immediately mad. Just immediately upset about how they treat just the Republic in general, honestly. Because they basically treat the Republic as absolute fucking morons. Pretty much through the entire show, but there's no better, like, fucking indicator for this than this first scene. So, scene opens, and there's a captain on his ship. It's the Republic prison ship that Morgan Elsbeth is on. All right. Where's the last one? Come on. I got 2 out of the 3. Where's piece number 3? There you are. I was gonna say piece number 3 is in another bag. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. So this is the prison ship that's holding one of the more important Imperial remnants as prisoner. Okay? So you would think, or I would think, that if this was your job, if this was what you were doing, if this was what you were in charge of, that you would be pretty tight on security, right? Like, this is, it's just a prison ship. So yes, a prison ship should be tight on security to begin with. B, you have a very high profile prisoner. This is not somebody, you know, this is not somebody that you want to just fuck around with. You need this person to get to trial without incident. Okay, so then this goes on here. Oh, it just gets popped on. Gotcha. So, what does he do? What happens in this scene? Well, this man seems to think oh, wait, what? Okay, sure. All right. That goes like that. I was not expecting that fucking hookup. See how that goes. Yeah, because that doesn't even touch that. Am I missing something? Am I missing something here? Let me go back. Let me go back. I feel like I'm missing something. No. We never flipped that upside down. I am missing something. Okay. All right. There was one thing that I'm missing. All right. I was gonna say, because what the fuck? That's just not fitting. This is not going on there right. Damn it. All right. Everything is breaking, as happens often in my builds. Okay, there we go. And then this, put this back on there. And then we do this. This is what was missing. This piece right here. Okay. There we go. And there we go. And here we are. Okay, there we go. Wait. No. Did I really fuck that up? Like an idiot? No, 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 no. Please tell me that I'm not that stupid. I am that stupid. Son of a bitch! So as you may, if we look at this piece, so you got this piece right here. It's a 2x4, you know, attached to a little top part right here. This one, you got this little top part right here, 1x4. My dumbass not double check, and it's supposed to be 2x4s on both sides. Yeah. Where is the other one? There you go. Okay, now let's try this one more fucking time. Let's try this one more. I would prefer to find these things out right now, though, than get to like the very end of this fucking build and then be like, oh shit. Okay, so here we go. We did it. We got there. We got there. We got to the place. This is here. This is what we're supposed to have. Okay, we did it. Success. You know who's not successful? Captain Dumbass of the fucking prison ship. Alright, so back to that fucking back to that. So what happens in this fucking scene made me angry. Because nobody does anything that makes any fucking sense. Alright? So, captain of the prison ship. This is a prison ship. This is important. It's carrying high-profile Imperial Remnant prisoners. Unrepentant Imperial Remnant prisoners, by the way. People that are still like, no, I will fuck you up if I get out of here. These are not good people. You do not want these people to get back out. All right? That's kind of what this place is. All right. So that's the setup. Here's the scene. Captain Dumbass is sitting in his dumbass chair. You can tell I'm not a huge fan of this guy. I feel that he makes some mistakes. Let's just say. I don't want you. You are not the one that I want. These are the ones that I want. All right. So, first thing, what does he do? What does he do first? Oh, I missed a step. What does he do first? So, he gets hailed, or the comms officer's like, "Hey, there's a ship on our scopes." He's like, "Ah, they're early." Okay, so he's expecting somebody. Which point, comms officer goes, "It's not Home One," which, you know, Home One is like the main ship from the Rebellion times, even. It was the main Mon Cal ship that was in the final battle in Return of the Jedi. It was the one that Admiral Akbar was on. The famous "It's a trap" was on that ship. Also, wait, what the fuck? How does this work? Oh, okay, never mind. I'm being stupid. Ignore me. So that's Home One. So apparently, just from that line, we get that, oh, they're waiting for Home One. They're waiting for reinforcements from I'm assuming that this is like the prison transfer, like the prisoner transfer for the trial that it's talking about in the title crawl, right? So, all right. They're waiting for Home One to deal with this. And suddenly there's another ship. Now, if you're a ship and you are approaching an imperial, not an imperial, sorry, a prison ship. Just doesn't matter if it's imperial, rebel, whatever the fuck, doesn't matter. If you're approaching a prison ship, and you are the prison ship. Sorry. I'm like I said, my brain's not exactly there right now yet. For some reason, it's taking 1,000 years for me to really truly wake up. I mean, hell, I've been live for an hour now almost, and I'm still struggling with it. But if you're a prison ship and you have a strange ship just show up, especially when, you know, everything that's happening is happening. Well, you know, first you want to find their identification. And he does that. Great. Asks for them to be identified. They send over their stuff. What's this? It's an old Jedi code. Now, here's the problem with that. Here's the problem with there being an old Jedi code. If it's an old Jedi code, they know that the Jedi were wiped out. I don't know. Like, it's like, that's common fucking knowledge that the Jedi were wiped out at the end of the Clone Wars. Like, it was proudly proclaimed by the Emperor that this happened, because he claimed that they were, you know, traitors and they tried to assassinate him and all this other stuff. So they would know that this is bullshit. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, okay. Well, we're doing a mirror, so it's not that big of a deal. So they would know that this is bullshit. So first off, this ship comes up out of nowhere, gives a really fucking old, like 30-year-old clearance code that nobody has used in 30 years. And what does this captain do? There's actually war in Ba Sing Se. Yeah. Yeah. There is actually war in Ba Sing Se. I will go even further. There was actual war in Ba Sing Se at later points in that show, if I remember correctly. It's been a long time since I've seen Avatar. So, what does Captain Dumbass decide to do with this information? Right? Now let's just go over the information that he has again, because I feel like this is worth pounding into everybody's head to make sure that everybody understands the extent of the stupid. Right? He knows that he has a very important Imperial prisoner on his ship. He knows that this prisoner is going to trial. He knows that there is a ship that is not supposed to be here. And by the way, this ship, it's like, if there was a, hey, this ship is evil ship, it's this ship, right? It's like almost the Imperial transport, you know, the fucking, like the one with the 3 wings, the 2 going down on each side at an angle, and then the one going up. It's almost that, but it's also like red and beat to shit. It's like, oh, this is not a good person ship. Gotcha. Understood. I get what you're telling me. Movie, TV show, whatever the fuck. Oh my god, it's not. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. It was the remnants of my soda from yesterday, actually. Wait a second. Oh, fuck, I put 2 of them on there. God damn it. I'm an idiot. I was like, wait, why is this one taller? Son of a bitch. Alright, I am, like, not doing well. Wow, racist much? What do you mean? Well, just because it's red? Just because I'm calling it out for being red, that means I'm racist? I think you're racist for calling me a racist. How about that, hmm? What, just because I'm white, I can't hate red things? Look, I like most red things, alright? I have a red friend. So you can't say that about me. Oh my god, I might get in by the way, this is a complete tangent. But I might be getting in trouble at work today. Because I said something really fucking stupid. That's funny, but I said it to my boss, and so it was the end of the day. It was the end of the day, and you know, we have zone time at the end of the day. Purple is the best color, and I am unrepentant about that opinion. It was the end of the day, and we were doing what is called zoning. Zoning, if you don't know, I think I've mentioned it on in stream before, but you know, fuck it, whatever. It's a Walmart term. Zoning, if you don't know, is when you basically pull everything on the shelf to the front. Make it look like the shelves are full, make it look pretty. Red is your favorite color? Red used to be my favorite color. And well, first green, then red, now purple. And I got done with my area fairly early. It had been a slow night, so I had already kind of started on that. So I got done with mine fairly early. My boss comes up and she's like, hey, could you come out here and help with this feature section and help straighten it out? I'm like, that's bigoted. Why you got to try and make it straight like that? It just kind of came out because I'm just so used to making really dumb jokes like that now. And she's like, wow, you're gonna make it like that, huh? And I'm like, oh shit. Like, I don't think that she took offense or anything like that. Because like my bosses are pretty fucking chill. They're pretty fucking cool. I like them. But yeah, that's definitely not something that I should have said at work, especially not to my boss. That was really stupid of me. Um, I had to. Look, I didn't even think it just happened, all right? I didn't plan to say that. I didn't mean to say that. It just happened, all right? It's not my fault. I blame you guys. You guys are a bad influence on me. How to be fired in 4 easy steps. Nah. Nah. I speed ran that shit. I got it done in 1. But no, I honestly don't think that it's actually going to be a problem. They might call me back and be like, hey, you can't make jokes like that. Like, all right. Like, yes, I understand. I understood the moment that the fucking words came out of my mouth. I'm like, I understand that I made a goof. That I made an oopsie. But anyway, back to Captain Dumbass. Back to Captain Dumbass. Igor You need to fucking control yourself. Okay, so you have all of this information. Odd package models with your boss. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what those words mean. The hell's a pod package model? Um. Fucking. Oh yeah, Captain Dumber. All right. We're untangenting all the way back. We're untangenting all the way back. Um. So he's got sketchy ship, right? Sketchy ship. He's got high value prisoner. He's got old as fuck security code. Okay, so imagine you're at a security firm, right? And somebody comes up to you like, hey, I need to talk to this prisoner. By the way, they specify that they want to talk to the prisoner. Was fake and probably criminals trying to distract me. Oh, you really? That's what. I can't believe that you would have so little trust in people. Igor, you cynic. How dare you? How dare you think such evil things? Such evil and reasonable things. So like let's remove the Star Wars from this scenario. All right? Let's remove the Star Wars from this scenario. You work at a prison. Or even better, you work as a prison transport driver. Sir, I said cynic with an N. Get out of here. Get out of here. With that nonsense. Somebody comes up to you. It was like, hey, I need to talk to one of your prisoners. I am the governor. Or I am a policeman. And you ask them to show you their ID. And they show you their police ID. And it's one of those fucking fake ones that you buy as a stripper. Like, it's one of those stripper fake fucking IDs. I wonder, would you then let them board your prison transport bus? Would you let them onto the bus? Because I don't know about you, but fucking no. But unfortunately, Captain Dumbass doesn't have any survival fucking instincts whatsoever. Yes, you would. All right. Well, Michael Sanchez, I have some bad news for you, but you just failed the choose your own adventure portion of this stream. You got stabbed in the chest by a lightsaber. Fortunately for you, that's not nearly as deadly as most people would think. So you'll be fine next episode, but you do have to go through a slightly it's fucking, it was slightly inconvenient. That's basically what I was trying to say. Honestly, go along with it just to see what would happen. That's basically what he does. That's basically what this stupid fucker does. Except it's not just boring routine. It's just a laser wound. Yeah, basically. How they look at it these days. No. It's not actually a stripper showing you this. It's just that's the quality of the fucking fake ID. I'm not saying that a super attractive stripper shows you a fucking fake ID to get onto your fucking bus. No. I'm saying that, actually, knowing you, Igor, you would be into, I mean, like, it's Ray Stevenson is one of the guys that's doing this, so you probably would be into it. But, you know, I'm just saying, I feel like your priority should be to safely transport these prisoners. I don't know. That's just me. Am I looking in the right spot? I don't think I am. Where is this piece? I'm looking for a little archway piece. A little baby archway. I could have sworn. There it is. I found it. Never put appearance on check. I think everything. Oh shit! There was another one. What the hell? Why are there 1,000 of these? By 1,000, I mean 4. God damn it! Get on there. You're almost as thirsty as me. Traitor in disguise, and now, oh no, what a shame they rescued the villain. You know, if that was how it was portrayed, that would be slightly more interesting, but no, he's just a fucking moron. Okay. Okay, I see what we're doing here. I see what we're doing here. It took me a minute, but I got there. Oh god, no. The thirst in chat for Ray Stevenson. Guys, you shouldn't... Wait a second, I'm missing something here. When did those show? Oh, they're part of this bit. Never mind. Anyway. We're just gonna move right along. So, he says, I'll call their bluff. Or actually, I think I have... Yeah, I'm calling their bluff. And then he allows them onto the ship. Who Stevenson is? Alright, well, actually... I do have a picture that I saved. Fuck, I don't remember where I saved it at. Just in documents? Oh, recent. It should be in recent. Access. There it is. Okay, yeah, it wasn't pictures. Okay. So, I'm going to flip to this real quick. All right, and we're going to show main monitor. All right, so photos of actors and actresses. Well, so I usually don't when I'm doing this kind of stuff, but I wanted to point out. No. Right now. So you see this right here? You see this right here? This very blatant lightsaber right here? All right, I want you to keep this in mind for what happens next. All right, look, I wasn't trying to show off the actor. I was trying to show off the fucking lightsaber, and this was the fucking quality of the download that I mean, look, I was having slightly, look, my internet was being a little weird, and the Disney Plus that I was definitely watching on Disney Plus was slightly lower quality. But so most of the time, when Jedi or Sith or whatever, they're going around, they tend to try and hide the lightsabers. Like that's a fairly consistent thing. You know, that's part of the purpose of the robes. You hide the lightsabers. Well, if you see on person B, we got person A, this is Ray Stevenson right here. Probably the best part of the entire show, by the way, is him and his acting and his character, because it's actually like kind of interesting. Then we have person B, who is his apprentice, which I still cannot fucking remember her name. Doesn't matter. Like literally every time I talk about her in my notes, it's just apprentice lady. So you can see on here that she very blatantly is displaying her lightsaber right here. That's what this circle is. That's what this little rod here is. All right. Now keep that in mind for what happens next. Okay. Let's go back to this one. All right, there we go. We're back. As I dig through this. Hey, I found the thing too. Bam. All right. Oh, looks like we're done with this part again for now. And we are going to be starting something new. So, oh, by the way, Captain Dumbass said that he wanted, let me see, have security meet me in the hangar. All right. Oh, okay. It took me a minute to figure out what the fuck you were trying to say there. Look, I don't know about you, but I don't want anything that could bisect me going inside of me. I don't know. That's just me, though. Does YouTube not allow that word? Really? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Can't fucking talk about sexy time stuffs. Whatever. Anyway. And then we got this. Ah, and then this goes here somehow. Oh, that's how. All right, yay, we got that on there. Don't know, better not try. Yeah, you will be permabanned for saying the word dildo. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me at all. No, there's another 2 of those? Do you have any idea how difficult it was to find the first 2? Fuck. So Captain Dumbass says, have security meet me in the hangar. Security apparently is 6 whole people on this entire ship. 6 whole people on this entire ship. Now, I don't know about you. Never heard somebody... Oh, for bisection. I like that word. It's a fun word. And it's not one that you can usually use very often. So when I get the opportunity, and I remember, I like to try and use it. Where the fuck is this other piece? Alright, the bowl was a bad idea. The bowl was a bad idea, guys. There it is. Found it. It's all good. It's all good. But all right, he allows these people onto his ship. Stupid number one. Stupid number two, he brings 6 whole people to fight against them, or to confront them. Brings 6 people to confront them. Says that he's bringing security, which, if I were on a prison ship and I was dealing with this scenario, I would bring literally every motherfucker that's available. Everybody. Everybody would be in that fucking hangar with me, because guess what? I don't give a fuck if they're Jedi, if they have force powers. Well, A, you don't know how many people are on that ship. B, you don't know, maybe they do have force powers. And C, fuck it, what else are they gonna do? Right? So I would bring every fucking person that I have access to down to that hangar bay. There would not be a single person that has a gun on that ship that's not crammed into that hangar bay, aiming their weapons at these motherfuckers. And the instant that I saw that lightsaber on that girl's fucking belt, they're not moving any closer to me. What does he do instead? Comes down with 6 people. No one has their weapons drawn. And he allows them to walk up to him unimpeded until they're within melee striking range. And then he taunts them. And then he taunts them. I didn't actually write down the exact words that he used. They were actually able to hit a Jedi. Every single person in the Order 66 scenes. But, like, that's the thing. If you are shooting at a Jedi with 1 or 2 people, 1 or 2 people shooting at a Jedi is fairly ineffectual, because they have the Force, they can deflect, they can block. If you have 6 people shooting at a Jedi, and they're accurate, that Jedi is fucked. Especially if they're fanned out and they're shooting from multiple directions. Those 6 people are going to kill that Jedi, because he can't block 6 things at once. He's got 1 lightsaber, maybe 2. If he's human, he's only got the 2 hands. Or no way in hell we win. Or you just blow the fucking ship up with them in it. They can't block. Well, fuck it, we'll get to that later. But not today. Not today. We're not. This is like episode 4 that I'm referencing right now. But motherfucker, when I was not trying to find this piece earlier, I found it 8 times. Now that I'm actually looking for it, it's fucking vanished. I hate this. So stupid. Even Sora to Riku. Oh my god. Fucking Kingdom Hearts, stupid nonsense. I love those games. I fucking love that game. Kingdom Hearts 2 is like one of my favorite games of all time. But goddamn was that stupid anime. Fucking bullshit nonsense. Hey! Is this one of them that I'm looking for? No, it's fucking not. God damn it. Thought I found it. For just a moment, I had hope. But no, it's just like a fucking control panel piece. I don't want a control panel piece. How is this fucking possible? Alright. Not all of it, just part of it. We're just gonna spill out part of it. Fuck you! What the hell? Where is this fucking thing? Alright. It's not in this section. I'm going to lightly slide this over here. Don't want any of these pieces to fall off of the book. Hopefully. What is that? How did that even attach? Whatever. I'm not seeing it. Guys, I'm not seeing it. I have no idea. Nani the fuck? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? Did I find it on accident? Is it here? Doesn't look like it. Son of a bitch. No! Fine, everything's fine. Wait, like legitimately I should be able to see it. The bowl is literally just it's flat now. What the fuck? Wait. What? I have never had this much trouble finding a single piece. The entire 30 hours-ish that I've spent on this fucking build. What is happening right now? By order of the Emperor, show yourself. Yeah, like, I've given up right now on trying to fucking talk about the show because I'm trying to fucking find this piece. And like I said, like, this was a piece that earlier I fucking flopped into like 3 times. All right, let's look over this section again. Here we got a gun. We got a little pistol. Little gun. So basically what the piece is it's kind of like one of these vent pieces here, except it's got a fucking decal over it. So it's like kind of a mix of these two. And the decal is of like a fucking vent or like a control panel of some kind or something. I don't know. I don't get it. Well, I mean, if there were similar pieces, I'd be finding those. Right? Like, because like I've used vent pieces so far, but I've made sure not to use any of the pieces, or I've like I said, I found that piece like 8 times while I was looking for the other vent pieces. Couldn't you have used it before? No, because I was specifically not. I was very, very intentionally not using it before. So now what I'm looking for is I'm looking for pieces that are basically just flipped upside down that could be it. Right? I didn't, right? I'm not that stupid, right? No, there's no event pieces there. This is probably one of those where it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. We can come back to it later. It's fairly like it's kind of like right in the like it's fairly easily refindable. Or not refindable, but like I can. Oh wait, no, there's supposed to be two of them. There's supposed to be two of them because it's doubled up, one on each side. What the fuck? So that just doubles how much bullshit this is because there's supposed to be two of these things, and I can't even find one of them. What the actual fuck? Anyway, under the booklet, I don't think so. There wouldn't have ever been any time for it to do that. Shit. I don't think. Yeah, not there. Let me grab the other pieces that I need because fuck it. I might as well while I have everything spread out. Okay, so we're gonna toss this over here. We're gonna slowly carefully all of it back in there. And now I'm gonna look around on the floor to see if somehow, for some reason, both pieces jumped off of the desk of their own accord. Not in the chair. No, nothing. I have no idea what happened with those. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on because those don't get covered up for a while. And honestly, even if they do, I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know how that could have. No, it didn't like fling itself under my fucking keyboard. That's fucking weird. I have no idea. All right, but anyway, now that I've dumped all this stuff back in there, let's start pulling stuff back out. Because like the more that I pull out, you gotta be kidding. I found one. After all that time, I don't even know how. I don't even know how. But I found it. And playing space combat without any special abilities. Ooh, ouchies. I would recommend against that. I'm gonna be entirely honest. That would be something that I would not recommend you do. Fucking hell. Alright, I found him. I found him. There was like a very slight detail that I didn't fucking whatever, it's fine. It's fine, we got there. We got there, everything's fine, we got there. Anyway, so now that we've dealt with my dumbassery, let's go back and deal with Captain Dumbassery. Um, oh Jesus. Okay, okay. After Captain Dumbass taunts the fucking evil Jedi people, um, Apprentice Lady lights her lightsaber, and then instead of immediately moving to strike somebody, she strikes a pose instead. Now, this is something that this girl does on a relatively consistent basis. She will take time out of combat to strike fucking weird poses and shit. I don't get it. I don't know why they think that this is a good idea for their super scary Sith lady to do. Because all it does is it makes her look like a fucking moron. It's like, no. If you want to be scary, be effective. There is nothing scarier than an effective villain. It's something that this show just doesn't understand. But anyway, but I digress once again. Where's the piece of the So she strikes a pose and then starts fighting. Balin, who is Ray Stevenson, that's Balin Skull. Because by the way, here is the actual names of the two Dark Jedi peoples in this show. I can't remember which is which, but one of them is Skull and the other one is Hati. Which, those of you who are fans of Norse mythology might recognize those names as the wolves that chase the sun and moon. Which, you know, that's not a huge deal. It's not a big deal. It's just something that kind of pulls you out once you recognize that. Because it's like, this is a reference to something that doesn't exist in this universe. Which happens at the very end of the season, too, by the way. The very end of the season is another reference to something that doesn't exist in this universe. And fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. Because I have no respect for this show, so I don't care if I spoil things out of order. Also, I'm doing fucking critiquing the show, so if you weren't looking for spoilers, you came to the wrong place. Thrawn calls Ahsoka a Ronin. Specifically a Ronin. Which is a very specific thing. That is very specific to Earth Japan. As its origin. Alright, we're going to pull this for now. Because, like, this one right here is showing a very black piece. Is our universe, but in the future, but it specifically says a long time ago. It says a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Igor. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid. I did that for effect, and I fucking almost lost a piece. Yeah, I'm having, like, real trouble finding the pieces that I'm looking for right now. Like, I don't know if I'm just blind as fuck, or if these pieces are just been pop, like... Guys, I've come to the conclusion that the bowl was a fucking terrible idea. I'm never doing this again. Never, ever doing this again. Okay, so we got that piece, we got this piece, we got this piece, we got this piece. We have this piece because I can't find the black one. I'm gonna find the one that I'm supposed to be using in about an hour and a half. I found it! Fuck you, get out of here. Alright, there we go. Um, there we go. We did it. We did it. Jesus Christ, we got there finally. We could start putting things together again. Okay, so Captain Dumbass gets stabbed. Oh no, he's dead. That guy, he died. Oh man, I'm so sad that the moron got what he deserved, basically. Because he's a fucking idiot. And he treated this like it was a fucking joke. Like, at no point does he ever take the threat of the fucking evil Jedi seriously. And he dies for it. And I'm happy that he dies for it, because stupid deserves to be punished. And stupid of that magnitude deserves to be punished harshly. So is this supposed to be hanging off this far? No, it's not. Okay. So it is supposed to be here. Then this goes here. And then, what the fuck are those pieces? I haven't seen those this whole time. How do I keep fighting? No, I don't like this. Okay, somehow I immediately found... No, I didn't. Never mind. Okay, so somehow I immediately found the piece I was looking for. Hopefully that happens again. Wait, did it? Holy shit, it did! Okay. So 2 pieces, neither of which I had ever seen the entire time I'm looking for any of the other pieces that I've been looking for. Found them both instantly. I am not complaining. Not even a little bit. Especially not after that last fiasco where I spent 10 minutes looking for a piece. Fucking Christ. Could I go back to... Could I please go back to having the big pieces? I would like to go back to using these pieces, because they're not a fucking nightmare to find. Need... Where are you? There's one more small. There. Alright, and then chair. Yay! Okay. Okay. Alright, we're there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Everything's fine. What do you mean there's 2 of them that I needed? Fuck! I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe. I was not. I was not safe. So, anyway. Back to the fucking nonsense. So Captain Dumbass is dead. He got murderfied. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so there were 2 of them. Fuck. Alright. He's dead. Oh no, so sad. Unfortunate for him to have had to deal with the consequences of his dumbassery. Balin and the other girl then split up, because, as you know, the best thing to do when in an enemy ship is to split up and weaken yourselves, so that you're more likely to be overwhelmed by the obviously insane number of enemy troops. So, by the way, this prison ship is not small. Prison ship is not a small ship. It's fairly large. But fuck it. Hey, we have seats. We have driving seats. Oh, and we can just set this aside for now. Okay, so this next section. How far am I into the build? We are on box 4 of 4. We have actually gotten quite far into it so far. All that we have left is the head, which this is part of the head, the basis of it. And the plating on the back of the AT-AT. We've we've been doing this for 2.5 months now. Because this is episode 10, and I do it once a week. So yeah, that'd be 2.5 months we've been working on this thing. Um, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun, especially since I get to shit on terrible Star Wars while we do it. Speaking of shitting on terrible Star Wars, apparently deflecting blaster bolts now makes the same exact sound as shooting a blaster bolt. And I say this because the next scene, is it the next scene? Fuck it, it's the next scene I'm going to talk about, even if it isn't the next scene. In the next scene, you see a bunch of Republic soldiers running away. Oh no, everything's so bad. And you see blaster bolts coming out of a hallway. So like, okay, so you're looking down a hallway. You're looking down this hallway. This hallway splits off into two, it's basically a T intersection, right? So one hallway goes, it ends, and then it splits off into two going the other way. Laser, yeah. Fucking wouldn't surprise me, honestly. As little give a fuck as they've had for Star Wars lately. Alright, so we need these two, and then we need connectors. See, this part, I'm perfectly fine with this, because these connector bits and stuff, these are all fairly easy to find. And we want this. This. So, there is a problem with that sound effect being played, right? Fairly simple problem. Suddenly, instead of it being the bad guy deflecting the shots of the good guys, it suddenly becomes the good guys are so fucking inept that they are shooting each other. Because if you listen to it, like I said, it is a blaster being fired, not a blaster shot being deflected. And this says one of two things. This says one of two things, and I have these laid out. So in the corridor, one of two idiotic things happens. A, Republic guards are on either side of Balon, which A means that he's dead, right? Unless literally none of them can hit him ever. But what they end up doing is they end up shooting each other instead. Could you fucking get in there? Please? Please, 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 please. Why? It's so fucking important. Fucking. Fuck you, I'm over it. So they're so shit at their jobs that they can't hit the person that they're shooting at, but instead they hit their own allies. Right? That's possibility number one. Possibility number two, even dumber, because possibility number two is that it's not other Republic soldiers shooting. Balin himself has a fucking blaster, and he's shooting them, and then he drops the blaster an instant before he comes on screen. Because the last blaster shot is like less than a second before he comes on screen. Which is idiotic. Hi, kitten. I would prefer you not to be here right now because I have many, many small pieces around and I don't want you batting it. Love you, though. Like, I wish I could play the scene for you guys. It's so fucking stupid. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Hey, look at that. That worked. Hell yeah. We got there eventually. Hi. What's up, baby girl? We have a kitty, by the way. Yeah, like a lot of these would be so much better if I had more visual references to show you guys what I'm talking about. But between copyright and the fact that I was doing this while slightly drunk and very tired after a 13-hour day, I was not putting that much effort into taking these notes. Um I was very tired and very zero fucks given when I was going over this stuff yet. All right. Cooch, cooch, cooch. Get down, baby. I need you to get down so I can continue. No, wrong way. All right. I love you. No. This is why I did not want you here. All right. I thought she had like pulled this tiny little piece off of the fucking table or something. Um, Hence the panic. Um, Words, stuff, things, words. Oh, yeah. So I'm trying to gather my thoughts on this. Um, yeah. So he's, he just fucking kills everybody, which is super fortunate for him because at one point they just stopped shooting at him, and I actually had, so this is one thing. I actually had a timer pulled up, like the same one that I use for speedruns. Had that timer pulled up, and I counted a few times in this series, in this episode, different things that I was like, I'm curious how long they let this just sit. Right? The first one being, how long do the rebels just sit there and not shoot at this guy while he's murdering one of their friends with force abilities? By the way, force abilities take a bit of concentration, which means that he might not be as good as at blocking and deflecting your own lasers back at you. So when he's force choking your friend to death, maybe take a shot. I don't know. That's just my thought process. Maybe I'm the stupid one here. Oh shit. Um, I could be the stupid one, but I don't think I am. I think that it's fairly like that it makes sense to shoot at him when he's trying to murder one of your friends to, try to save your friend's life. I don't know. That's just me. Um, it's the same bullshit as in fucking Multiverse of Madness when Wanda's fucking murderfying the Illuminati. It's like, okay, Black Bolt, that was pretty quick, you know? He kind of fucking, he was there and then he was gone. There wasn't really any time for anybody to do anything. You know when that's not true though? You know when it's not true? That there's no time for anybody to potentially do anything to save their friend and colleague's life? When Mr. Fantastic is getting spaghettified, that scene takes a long, like that act takes a long fucking time. And they just, the two ladies just stand there and stare and watch as it happens instead of trying to stop it and potentially saving their friend's life. um Hate that fucking movie. Movie's so shit. Anyway, but not that movie. We're not talking about that movie. Not today. Not today. We're not talking about that movie today. Wait a second. What am I looking at? Oh, I did not realize that that was a whole ass piece on its own. Okay. Okay, there we go. No stickers! No stickers! Fuck. Alright. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I was just hoping that, you know, it wouldn't. But we only got one sticker left after this one, so I can only fuck this up one more time. Not too terrible. Not at all straight, but close enough. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I see what's happening here. Need this. Need this. And we need this. So the one good thing is we've now pulled enough pieces out of... How's Unsung doing? I haven't spoken to him in a minute. Unfortunately, I have not been able to... The last time I was able to talk to him was actually through Lorespire's stream. On his 4-player co-op that he was doing. But also, unfortunately, I haven't been able to catch many of those lately, because schedules just don't really match up, unfortunately. But I haven't heard anything bad, at least, so... I'm hoping that everything's fine. He's just, you know, living his life. He's just doing his own thing. But how are you doing, Jake? Where is the last piece? Come on. Come on. Is it just one? No, it is 2. We also need these. I can grab these 2. Where is this thing? Why can I not find it? Oh, because I was looking for the wrong color. Still Slytherin? Hell yeah. Alright. Bam. Eh. Eh. No, just get on there. What was happening? Oh yeah, we were talking about the fact that all of the Republic guards just allowed one of their friends to die instead of trying to shoot the man that was murdering him. I forgot for a moment. Oh Jesus. Okay, so then on top of all of that stupid, they now have a new type of stupid. So throughout all of Star Wars, there have been multiple times where Jedi and Sith have been restrained, right? Or denied access to places, right? A locked door is actually an impediment to a Jedi. They would have to cut through it with their lightsaber, as shown in episode 1, with Qui-Gon trying to cut into the main bridge of the Separatist, or the, not Separatist yet, the fucking, what are they called? The Trade Federation ship, right? When he's melting the blast doors and shit. Takes a minute to get there, right? Or, if you're looking for more personalized restraints, you got the handcuffs in episode 2. Where, you know, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme are all handcuffed before they're led out to their execution. You have Vader being blocked by a door being closed on him in episode 4. And these are just quick examples, right? Just quick examples of times when a lock has been a problem for a Force user. However, In this show, the Force can be used to unlock prison cells, releasing the prisoner inside, and to remove handcuffs from said prisoner. Now, that's pretty powerful. Like, I mean, not like, oh my god, the strength of this man to be able to do this, but like, if we go back to my thoughts on the Force and how I think the Force should work, being able to manipulate correctly all of the tumblers and mechanical systems necessary to unlock a door or to unlock a set of handcuffs without it just ripping them apart instead, that should take a lot of skill, a lot of focus. It shouldn't be something that can just be done at a whim and without much effort. And yet, Balin is able to unlock Morgan's cell with a hand wave. He's able to unlock her handcuffs with a hand wave. And then they just leave. I'm not a fan of this. I don't like this. I think it's fucking lazy. I think it's lazy. Like, it's just they wanted. I don't know. Like, I don't even know what the purpose of that scene is, or why they would have him do that, because like it breaks previously established rules, for no real reason, as far as I could tell. Like, I if I'm wrong, please let me know. But I don't really see any reason for him to do that. Well, okay. Let me rephrase that. He has a reason to do the action, right? Like, the character wants her to be unbound, so he would undo her restraints. What I'm having a problem with is I don't see why the people in charge of Star Wars would do that. I think that's what I should have said. There just doesn't seem to be any real reason. Hey, Big Monkey, how you doing? How's life treating you, sir? So we got 4 of these now. 3 and 4. By the way, by the end of at the end of the stream, I will show the full progress of the build. Obviously right now we're putting together smaller pieces that will be added to the main build at some point in the future. Lack of communication between writers. Everyone perceives it differently, and the Force becomes this big, inconsistent power between every series. Yeah. And, like, part of that is a little bit on Lucas for never really explaining what the Force is, so everybody has their own interpretation. I feel like mine is one of the more simple and easily handleable definition, or like explanations of the Force. And it's basically just that the Force is telepathy. It's basically, it just makes the person psychic. Telepathy, telekinesis, slight precognition. Right? All of the Force abilities can be boiled down to those 3. At first, I was saying only 2. At first, I was only saying telepathy, telekinesis. But every other Force ability, if you get creative enough, can boil down to one of those 3. And the precognition is you know, it's inaccurate, which I would much prefer my precognition to be inaccurate than it to be a 100% this is what's going to happen thing, right? Because like being able to tell the future 100% for surezies at all times kind of takes away the agency of the characters, because then, you know, you start getting into fate and do they actually have a choice in doing anything that they do, all this other stuff. um there's a third, there it is, there's the third. Okay, trying to find, so by the way guys, trying to find these fucking red pieces in this fucking red bowl, not easy. Not the easiest of things that I've ever done. Not overly complicated, but not the easiest. um but yeah, like just the like, okay, by that rule set, I will say the same thing that I said about force heal and stuff like that. I'm not against force heal. I'm not against being able to unlock handcuffs and stuff. What I'm against is it being easy, it taking no time or no specialization. I think that if you're going to be doing these things with the Force, you should have to train for these things specifically. It should be a skill set that you have that not every Jedi has. Um, I think that that keeps the Force, uh, makes the Force much more interesting, because then it becomes a mixture of magic and skill set instead of just fuck it. Um, but anyway, I've talked about that in the past. And we might talk about it a little bit more if once I get my my thoughts on it a little bit more uh like fleshed out. But much more unique. That was kind of my whole argument. Because like a lot of the Jedi, fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just talk about that, because I like talking about the Force and this aspect of it a lot more than I like talking about this fucking stupid show. Um we might come back to this. We'll come back to the show in a little bit, but right now I want to talk about the Force. I would prefer this. And this, yeah. All right. So one of the problems that I have with this prequel trilogy is how not. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's a double. Okay. We're mirroring. We're mirroring. Mirroring. How kind of like replaceable all the Jedi are, and by when I say that, what I mean is all of the Jedi could basically be replaced with any other Jedi. Um, they don't have like recon specialists, healing specialists, combat specialists, interrogation specialists, like all of these things. Okay. So which one goes on which side? All right. So it's like this. And okay. It's like this. All right. I got you. I got you, build. I understand. Something like that. All right. There we go. We did it. We did it. Few iconic moves to each of them, and the Jedi just kind of meld together, except for fighting style and personality. Yeah, and like the thing about the Sith and their moves is like even then it's mostly just does he have Force Lightning or not? I mean, like if you start going into like legends and stuff, you get more than that, but the main the Force Lightning is basically like the dark side thing, which I don't even think that it should be a dark side thing. It should just go to show how powerful that particular Force user is, or how skilled that particular Force user is. Sorry, I misspoke there. Did not have used powerful. Hold up. Oh, I guess that is the right thing. Okay, that's weird. That's weird that it's set up like that. So like whatever. We'll deal with that later. Oh, and then this is finally getting put onto this. Oh, okay. I see. How? How do you get attached? So I see that these are attached here. Yeah, like I don't see why lightning is evil. Like it's just electricity. Um and I think it would be really cool to see somebody using it in a helpful way, you know, like, oh shit, you know, our systems are down or our power has failed. Oh no, what are we gonna do? And then the Jedi's like, hold up, I got you. Chill out. We got this. Easy peasy. And he just fucking like pew, and suddenly, you know, fucking helps with that shit. Oh, this is supposed to be retractable like this. Okay. Okay. I gotcha. I see what you're doing here, Lego. Obviously, we got to get these guys in there somehow. But yeah, like, so I mentioned this a few weeks, well, the last time we talked about this, I think. Um, the only like, I mean, like I say the only specialization, but I don't even think that that's entirely true. I don't think that there is any specialization whatsoever in the Jedi. Like the example that I used in the past was the library lady, but she's not really specialized. She just, that's her job, is just she's the library lady. Um I don't see any split whatsoever between it. Like they're all interchangeable, power set wise, uh, ability wise. They're, and like even that, like the strength of the Jedi, like it, like that's never really something that's super easy for anybody to see, really. Like, oh man, Yoda's the most powerful person. Okay. Um, cool, they say that. And I guess they kind of show it with the fight against what's his name? Count Dooku. Wow, why did I say what's his name for fucking Count Dooku? What the hell? My brain really is mush today. This one, and this one. But yeah, like just the ability, well, like, and that's another thing, like a Jedi being able to use lightning should be just as impressive as Sidious being able to use lightning. Because like if you do what I was saying and you bring it down to it is simply a matter of telepathy telekinesis. How do you translate telepathy and telekinesis and precognition, but that one doesn't really matter for this. How do you translate that into lightning? Right? Well, that's fucking difficult. That's really fucking difficult. Because lightning is not something that readily lends itself to that power set. The only way that you can really... Where's the other one? Oh, it's literally staring me right in the face. The only way that you can really do that is with that person controlling, having such control and such fucking... Why did I put these so far up? They do not go there. Such control that they can ionize the atoms in the air, creating an electrical charge and then channeling that electrical charge towards what they want, which would require an insane amount of skill, an insane amount of focus, and a good amount of power as well. Because otherwise, you know, if they don't have the power, then the electricity that they create would just go and do whatever the fuck they want. So, like, it would almost come to be something along the lines of how far you can send lightning would be more of an indicator of your strength than the amount of lightning that you could. Right? Those would be over here, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Wow, really? Oh wait, the 1x4 doesn't exist. That's not a real thing. Okay. That's not the one that I want. This is the one that I want. And now this is the one that I want. All right. Then we do this. Do this. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh Jesus. Okay, yeah. So this is something that I did want to talk about a bit today. About the Ahsoka show. All of that happens, and everything that I've talked about, all of that happens, and then the title, like the episode title pops. Oh my god. I think it was Master and Apprentice was the title for episode 1. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's the title. That was all prologue, kind of. And then there's 5 minutes of absolutely no dialogue. This was one of the other points where I was like, no, I'm gonna fucking time this. I want to time this. I want to know exactly how long it takes for these fucking people to decide to have any dialogue. Excuse me? How are you like this? Ah, there we go. Okay. Look at it. Look at it. Look. Kind of starting to look like an AT-AT. We're getting there. So in this 5 minutes, Ahsoka approaches an ancient temple of nondescript origin. Don't know why it's there. We don't know who built it. We don't know anything about it whatsoever. Which, not inherently an issue yet. Not knowing where she is right now, that's actually not a problem. I don't have an issue with that. What I do have an issue with is the fact that she's walking around this temple. You know, it's a fucking sand planet again. Face of creature. Yeah, we got there. What else am I looking for? Oh, 2 more of these. Okay. This one and the last 2, it looks like. Hell yeah. And a blue piece. All right. So it's another sand planet on top of the fucking 7,000 other sand planets that we've come across in Star Wars at this point. Um, she's in this temple, or she's at the entrance to like some kind of structure, and she decides that instead of doing the relatively intelligent thing and just entering the temple like a normal fucking person, instead she doesn't have time for that shit, and she instead cuts a hole beneath her and plummets into the temple. Now, the way that she does it is kind of cool. I kind of liked it. She fucking threw her lightsabers down because she's got two of them. By the way, they're white lightsabers because fuck it, why not? Um, um, she threw the lightsabers into the floor around her, like one here, and then she used the force to make it swirly around real quick, and then she dropped. I thought that was kind of cool. I did not have a problem with that. Except for the fact that she's never been here before. So how did she know that she wasn't about to plummet to her fucking death? Like what the fuck? Like the only literally the only explanation that I can think of that makes any sense whatsoever is, well, she sensed it with the force. Such a lazy fucking thing. Throwing these sabers around for a loot. Oh yeah. I mean, hell, not even that. Why, whenever you're in a bind with somebody with a lightsaber, does one person not just sidestep, turn their saber off, turn it back on, and let the other person stumble into their saber and kill themselves? Right? That's like the easiest way to win a lightsaber fight. Just flicker the saber on and off, and you fucking win, like 9 times out of 10. Um. Oh, hey, we finally get to use these. The one that I accidentally used at the very beginning of the build. Oh, it's not honorable? I don't fucking... Yeah. I really feel like the Sith would fight honorably. Yeah, it's also... Yeah, this is war. Like, people tend to die in those. Um, Fighting honorably in a war is kind of stupid. Sorry, but not sorry. Like, you gotta fight to win, because otherwise you're dead. Um, yeah, I think I remember hearing somebody say that the reason that that's not done is because there's like a fucking gentleman's agreement between the Jedi and the Sith to not do that. And it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Do you really think that the Sith would just do that? Do you really think that the fucking super evil people of super evil and evilness would just fucking... No. They would use any advantage that they had. If they knew that you had agreed to this and they knew that you were an honorable person, they'd be like, fuck yeah, we permanently got these guys dead. We win every single fucking fight from now on. Until they realized that they were stupid and they stopped fucking adhering to this agreement. Like, no. just not how any of this works. Oh, wait, what? That's a lot. Wait, hold up. Oh, these are the fucking binocular things. Okay, so here are the pieces that we have left. Because this next bit is bag 15, right? So we have one lever, which makes sense, right? Because it's one long, very thin piece. Could break, so having a second is good. One of these, all of these look good. I'm perfectly fine with having all of these as extras. Throw them. This is my extras bag. I was trying to figure out what the fuck this piece was. You look at this little piece here. I'm not going to bring it up to the camera because if I do, it's just going to be blurry as shit. You guys have better detail looking at it from down here. These are the fucking binoculars that, what is this fucking name? Colonel Veers? Something like that. General Veers. That's this guy. General Veers. You know, he fucking puts the binoculars up to his face at one point. That's what these are. I was trying to figure out what the fuck this was for like half of tonight, basically. And then we got two little guns for these guys. So, obviously, we need to get these guys in their seats, right? We got chair 1. We got chair 2. Forward, please. Chair 2. The guns go in the holsters next to them. Because they got a nice little, actually, I don't know if that'll fit. Well, actually, we could do this. Yeah. And then, obviously, the general was standing behind them. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to hold this up. Can we actually make it so that he's looking through these? Oh, come on. Grab onto it, goddammit. There we go. Not really, no. Not really, no. But we can have it so that he's actually holding it, at least. All right, and then he was always standing behind them. So well, that just fucking popped off. That's cool. All right. I'll fuck that piece. Fuck that piece for now. We'll deal with that later. Have him standing right here with his little binoculars. All right, there we go. We got our guys. Now we gotta fucking fit this in. Shit. Oh shit. Everything's breaking. I keep trying to fix things and I keep breaking. No! The fucking chair popped off. This happens, by the way, every time at the end of one of these. Every single time at the end of one of these, this happens. I break like 8 things before I get it all fixed again. Oh! Oh, fucking hell. It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. That's actually how that's supposed to be. Bam. All right. We did it. We did it. We have a head. For most of it, at least. So yeah, next time we're doing this, because I'm not gonna rip into another bag set. although 15 is a smaller bag set than 14 was, it's still going to be big enough that we're not going to get done with it, and I don't want that many loose Legos in my house. um, but yeah, next week we'll have an actual head, and we will have it attached to the body. Both things will be done next week, which I'm very excited about. Um, and then after that, it'll just be the sides and the back, as you can see here. So let's just talk this fucking episode, huh? Because we got about 15 minutes or so left. So we don't have to end just yet. So we could just hang out and chat a bit. Let's do. Oh, here's actually. There we go. Hi. As you can see, there's the rest of it. For anybody who hasn't seen it yet. That is the rest of it. That thing is fucking massive. If I had it sitting on my lap right now, it would be about up to here. It is a big boy. Yo, Igor. What's up? How you doing? Welcome back. Fucking hell. Alright, so actually, what I can do... Okay, yeah, actually, this is what we can do. So here is my... So this is the ship, by the way, that the evil badman people came up to the... And that is the prison ship, by the way. That's Captain Dumbass. Yeah, okay, so this is the group of people that he brings with him to meet the very suspicious people claiming to be Jedi. 6 people. As you notice, they all have guns. Even he has a gun. None of them are drawn. We're prepared. Let's see if I can't... Oh, yep, there's Captain Dumbass getting stabbed. Obviously I can't play this because copyright, but we're just gonna kind of go slideshow. And then here's Morgan. This like jumps around like a lot. Jesus. Looks like it has preset sections that it'll go to. That's kind of gross. Rip Captain Dumbass, yeah. And then yeah, 1 minute and 7 seconds in. By the way, oh wait, no. Never mind. Let's see. All of that stuff in that ship was 6 minutes. Basically, the entirety of everything that we talked about today, about all of the dumb shit that happens in this episode, was in the first 6.5 minutes. That's it. That's all we... And as you can see, this thing's got 48 minutes left. This is almost an hour long, this episode. Which is also why... so much to talk about. There's going to be so much more to talk about this show than there was about TFA. Because TFA was like 2.5 hours, something like that. And most of these episodes are like an hour long. So it's like closer to 7 or 8 hours. But we can talk about a few more things. We can go a little bit. So literally the last thing that I said was Ahsoka gets to the temple, right? And there's 5 minutes of literally no dialogue or anything. She's just not wandering around. Let me be... I'll be a bit more fair than that. She's not wandering around. She obviously somehow knows exactly where she's going. So this is kind of the establishing shot of her entering the temple area, See all these fucking ancient broke ass columns. She comes in, sees this fucking drawing on the floor. She's like, "I'm a cut through right here." Here, let's, yeah, it's muted. It's muted. All right. I'm gonna try to play it a little bit at a time because I want to show the her cutting through the floor thing. But I have to pause it constantly because copyright will fuck me up. By the way, this is how this entire 5-minute section goes. It's her looking at things for a long period of time, doing one action, and then looking at things for a long period of time again. That's just like this whole sequence. That's what keeps happening. So what you do to fix this is you don't have her alone. You have her with a person. I don't give a fuck who. She has a droid that she works with. Hu Yang. He's currently in the ship and is far, far away. But you have them play off of one another so that this section isn't so fucking boring. Okay, so see, she tosses them in, spins them around, pulls them up, and then for whatever reason, it takes like it's like Looney Tunes physics, right? If you noticed, when she did that, she cut all the way through. Framed like a comedy shot? Yeah. She cut all the way through and then it stayed there for a second and then fell. That's Looney Tunes physics. No, the instant that she cut through, probably before she got done cutting all the way through, honestly, despite the fact that it was pretty quick, it would immediately be falling. It wouldn't wait for her to pull her fucking lightsabers back out. There's literally nothing holding that section of rock up. It would immediately fall. And so she gets into this room. It's a chamber. It's got a bunch of fucking, there's like a little person over here on the wall. There's a whole lot of balls on the wall. And it's literally, it's like a fucking Legend of Zelda puzzle. That's what I've heard it referred to. It's framed like it fell on someone and it's funny. Yeah, like it's just a weird shot. The way that you solve this puzzle is that you turn these pillars until they click into position, and then you win the puzzle. That's it. That's what you got to do. By the way, those 30 seconds that I just skipped, those 30 seconds that I just skipped, and she's just now approaching the first of the objectives. Indiana Jones stuff in? Oh, God. That fucking movie. Love the first 3. Don't hate the 4th one. Despise the 5th. But yeah, do you see how she's just constantly, like, she moves very slowly. She doesn't really, like, there's no sense of urgency here. Which, to be partially fair, actually, can I, like, shrink this down? And also so that I don't get hit by copyright quite so much. I don't know, like, I've never actually done anything like this, where I've actually shown clips of the show or movie that I'm talking about, really. So I don't know what the rules are, really. I'm trying to be, I don't know if, I don't think fair is the right word. safe, actually. I'm just trying to be safe. Um, but like here, we could just fucking skip by 30 seconds. She's still on the first pillar, by the way. 30 seconds. All right. So a minute and a half, 2 minutes. All right, so 2.5 minutes, and she's fucked with one, maybe two pillars, and that's the solution. All right, so this thing pops up, and then it has like this super crumbly fucking sand rock thing that this ball is hidden in. This ball is the map to Thrawn. How you have a map to a person? How? How do you have a map to a person? Also, by the way, I would like to reiterate, this is an ancient temple. This map has apparently been here the whole time. Thrawn has been gone for 10 to 15 years. Temple been here for thousands. Thrawn gone for 10. Temple has map to Thrawn. It was for the planet he was on. Yeah. And like, if you had a tracker on the person, or if the person wanted to be found or something, I could see that working. But this isn't that. It can't be that, because this was here before he existed. Also, the map to Luke Skywalker, that whole fucking thing is so stupid. Like, I talked about that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, these things. So yeah, she gets that. She jumps back out of the pit. And, oh no, assassin droid. It didn't ambush her. It's just sitting here waiting for her instead. Assassin droid that says, give us the map. And then she catches it and she's like, us? And then like 4 other assassin droids announce themselves. These are assassins. These are droids meant to assassinate, and they announce themselves to their target. So I don't know what is this, Filoni? I don't know what he thinks an assassination is supposed to be, but a good assassin isn't seen by the target ever. Right? Like, that's the mark of a good assassin. Like, nobody even knows that he's an assassin. Yeah. Yeah, assassin droids announce themselves clearly instead of ambushing the Jedi. Droids all... Oh, yeah, and then they fucking, like, slowly walk towards her. Instead of fucking jumping on her the instant that they can, they slowly walk towards her, which gives her time to jump back into the hole. And so that next part is something that I do kind of like, because she uses her terrain to her advantage. And, like, she cuts holes beneath the droids to drop multiple in so that she has less to deal with at a time. I do like that. I feel like that is smart use of the terrain. It's really weird how it's done, because if you actually picture what she's having to do each time she does it, it's actually really funny. Because you saw how tall that chamber was. And she's dropping them down from the top of the chamber, right? The roof. She's got to cut through the roof. Which means that she has to walk underneath each of these droids, jump up, cut, land, run to the next spot, jump back up, cut, run to the next spot. Also, every time she cuts, she needs to not fucking, not get smushed by the fucking stone falling on her, right? So I do like that bit. Wait, is the entire fight actually only 30 seconds? Yeah. Holy shit, the entire fight is only 30 seconds. Wow. Okay. Um so I'm not hugely into fight choreography or anything like that. All I can really say is that I think it looked bad. Um I feel like they could have worked a bit harder. I don't know if Rosario Dawson just couldn't do it. She just wasn't fast enough to make the fight look a bit faster, a little bit more fluid, but it looked really fucking weird and stilted a bit, I think. Which are not very good descriptors, but I can't, like I said, I'm not a fight guy. I can only say what I picked up on. And what I picked up on was it looked bad. Um, all right, we're back. Another hiccup. All right, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Um, but what is a big deal is that after she beats two of them in a fight, she beats two of them in a fight, and they decide to self-destruct. The self-destruct. This was another thing that I timed, right? I timed three things. Three things. First thing was how long the I don't think I actually mentioned that. I timed how long it took for the rebels or the Republic soldiers between when they stopped shooting at Balin and when he finally killed the final enemy, Republic soldier. That was 7 seconds. There was 7 seconds where they just stopped shooting at him. They just gave up. They just gave up. And the first like 3 or 4 of those seconds was him force choking somebody, which means that his defenses were lower because he has to focus on force choking him, which was a really stupid decision on his part, but whatever. The second thing that I timed was the 5 minutes, almost to the second, of silence between the title card dropping and Ahsoka finally saying a word. It was almost exactly 5 minutes. The third thing that I timed was what happens next. So, the instant that this happens, that droid number 2 of 5, by the way, there were 5 droids. 3 of them got dropped down holes, 2 of them got destroyed. The instant that the second droid gets destroyed, he says, self-destruct initiated. And then all 5 droids, even the destroyed ones, stop. Well, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. All 5 droids, including the non-damaged ones, stop attacking Ahsoka, kneel down, a thing comes out of their chest, and they are then motionless for 30 full seconds before they explode. That was the thing number 3 that I timed, was how long between announcing that you're going to blow up what? No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking, Anthony. That doesn't make any sense. Because I was responding to what he was saying, and then he would say something. What? That makes no sense. I don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, here they are. Here's the bombs. They're blowing up. I'm trying to get a good shot of the actual explosion. because it's absolutely massive. You could see the fucking firewall. Like, okay, basically they fucking Independence Day this fucking entire area. It's insane. The power of the bombs in these things' bodies is way overblown. It's crazy. Like, look at this shit. Like, you could see the initial explosion here, and then the fire just fucking flies out and it just keeps going. It's crazy how much of this fucking area is just absolutely destroyed. Absolutely fucking demolished. And it's absolutely stupid. It's really dumb because they want to recover the map. Like, the bad guys want the map. 100% they want the map. They do not want to destroy it because they want to get to Thrawn, and the map is the only way to get there. So them blowing up the map. What? Like, what the fuck? What are your first streams? Welcome in, Anthony. How are you doing? Yeah, we're not a fan of this show. Or I'm not a fan of this show. Doing good? Good. I'm glad to hear it. Yeah, man. Like, oh my god. Basically, the bad guys sent in assassin droids that don't assassinate, they fight. They blow themselves up when 40% of their fighting capacity is destroyed. And they have absolutely no concern over whether or not they actually retrieve the thing that they were sent there to get. Yeah, this bit's stupid. This bit's real fucking stupid. But on that note, I am gonna have to go because it is now 9 o'clock and I gotta go get ready for work. We will continue the build next week on Wednesday, as we usually do. We will continue talking about, you know what, I'm probably gonna talk more about this episode on Friday, during my next stream. We'll probably have that as a through line for the Pokemon stream. Speaking of, Friday, we're doing a Pokemon stream. We're doing Pokemon Red solo run, as we usually do. This week, we are doing Dragonite. We finally rolled 149. So we're going to be doing Dragonite. And then on Saturday, we are, hopefully, I'm getting close. Progress update for my Wrath of the Righteous Galfrey save. We just got to the Abyss. We just got to the Abyss in that playthrough. Doing that offline, obviously. So we're making progress. We're getting there. I should be able to speed through this next section of the game. Because there's no longer any real time constraints. I can just go through everything. So yeah. I gotta go. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you see you next time. I hope you have a good night. I did that in a really fucky order, but bye!